Hello, Night Nation. Trace Trolko joined by Adam Eaton, the Sons of UCF pregame show prior to UCF hosting South Carolina State this Thursday. Adam, it is game day, and it looks like it's going to start maybe just a few minutes late.
Can confirm the latest from UCF right now. 6:15, the stadium will be open. 7:05 is the new kickoff target. So just a 5-minute delay, probably 3-minute delay, actually. I think it was 7:02 was the original kickoff.
Compared to the last season
Let's not
game
talk
against
about
Boise
last
State.
season. Let's not talk about that.
This
Let's
is
not
not too difficult. I feel really out of sorts. I have a work trip. I am in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yep.
I'm going to be catching the game on ESPN Plus, and really the Sons of UCF spread all across. You are home. Mike hopefully will be joining us from South Florida, real South
Mike
Florida.
was in an Uber last we saw him.
Yes, we did see that. Plus, we've invited some of our favorites, some of our friends to join us throughout this countdown to kickoff here on the Sons of UCF. And we appreciate you joining us from wherever you are. Drop it in the comments. Let us know where you are. Not everybody is in the bounce house for this one, and we are watched all over the country. Are we all watched all over the world?
All over the world, Trace. I mean, YouTube is worldwide. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, we are worldwide. We have one of our special guests already here. Whenever you want to bring him in,
bring him in right now. Let's mix it up.
Are we ready for this? Because are we ready for this?
Bring him on.
All right. Taking the oxygen out of the room is Brian Peterson. What's up, Brian?
Wow. Wow. We slammed just right off the top of this. Right, Brian, welcome into the Sons of UCF live pregame show. You are one of our favorites. You send in questions all of the time. You're a faithful viewer and listener, and we welcome you in. Are you ready? Are you psyched? It's just going to be a couple minutes delay here against South Carolina State.
You know, I'm really happy that the weather has cleared there. I'm on Twitter right now catching up with folks that are live in Orlando. Unfortunately, none of us can be there, I guess. But they say that the weather is clearing, so that's great news.
That is good.
Before you go any further, Brian, from what I understand, you have upwards of 70 plus hats, including one of the very few Sons of UCF hats. Yet you seem to be lid free this evening. Can you explain yourself?
I am lid free this evening. Okay. I can go get it. You don't need to. On standby. It's on standby. I should have grabbed it. I didn't.
No,
I'm going with the Trace look. You know, no hat, very professional.
That's the key to professionalism is the lack of a hat.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to do with that.
Well, you started off with a slam on him. He is now.
That's fair. No, that's fair. Mario wants to know what's with the sleeves. You heard you're going sleeveless.
Yeah, well, I saw. I think Mike was wearing sleeves. I'm sure he's wearing sleeves at the den where he's going to the watch. The watch.
Oh, here's my prediction with Mike. Here's my prediction with Mike. Here's what you're going to see. I only saw a glimpse of him there. You're going to see a button-down shirt, but underneath that, tank top, 1,000%.
Good to go.
1,000% tank top.
You've known him for quite a while. That seems like
we have Tommy Rux, who's on site. Tommy saying looks to be clearing, but sprinkling some. Saw some lightning 5 minutes ago. Lightning, a 4-letter word for live sporting events outdoors.
Yeah, that you know what that does. I have sat through many a delay, both UCF and then Orlando City Soccer just during this season with the delays. Last night, while we were live, they were in the midst of a 2-hour delay because of severe storms. So hopefully they will get underway soon. Brian, you psyched though, or are you think you're feeling pretty confident here?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to jinx it, of course. You know, any given Saturday, as they say, any given Thursday in this case, the Bulldogs are a good team in the FCS, so you never know what they're going to bring. I'm excited to see what JRP can do on the field. You probably won't see too much of, Gus opening the playbook as far as what we're going to see out of him, but I want to see him sling it a little bit. I don't know if the weather's going to impact that, or if they're just going to try and carry the rock all night. I would like to see him get out of the pocket and see what he can do. My comment on the live show yesterday was that I think that JRP has the potential to be as dynamic as someone as, say, like Mackenzie Milton was. His highs are certainly going to be higher than others, but his lows could also be. So if he starts throwing picks and not moving the offense, then I think that we could be in a situation where we're going to see some relief quarterback play come in.
We've been talking about quarterback, right? And how much we want to see of the offense, how much we want to see of JRP, how much of Isaiah Bowser do we want to see, especially with a wet field and some severe weather in the area?
Tracer, really
you know,
quickly, you mentioned JRP. We have the closest thing to JRP. That's JP. JP
Oh,
Gilbert
wow.
joining us from
What's going on, guys? Can you guys
looks
hear
like a
me?
public
Are
transportation
you on the bright
system.
line? Is that what you're on there,
Listen, I
JP?
know I'm on a train right now. I'm feeling very vulnerable. I'm feeling very back train. But I figured, listen, I had to bring something new that's never been done here. And that's a
Sure.
training talk. But listen, I'm feeling terrified right now.
Yours was one of the very first walk and talks, and I just loved it when you said, I just feel so exposed here in my neighborhood
Well, the
walking
thing
down
is,
the street.
No one was around when I did that, and this is a very packed train. I don't want to show it around, but I'm feeling, I'm feeling very exposed right now.
I don't know if you can see the comments, Lonely Bumblebee. It's a Citronaut takeover.
Well, do you guys see? Listen, I got Squeezer. You see that right there?
Oh, he does. Look at that.
Yeah.
Those Citronauts. Listen,
JP, will you make it at home in time? It looks like we're going to have a couple minute delay if things hold on the weather there.
I'm sorry, I totally missed that. I
Looks like we may be a couple minutes behind on the scheduled kickoff because of the weather. Do you think you're going to be able to make it home? And
I hope so. I hope. I'm not there this year, so I hope it gets delayed a little bit. Because I got a few seltzers with my name on them as soon as I get home.
All right.
when will we all be together at the same place? Which of these tailgates are you guys coming up for the Louisville game, or will we see you at the FAU game?
I will say
train.
I have to pitch.
Train got him.
I don't want to commit yet, so I'm not 1,000% committed.
That is coach speak if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, the UCF Mike is strong in you, JP.
We need some Gus translator breakdown on what JP just gave there.
Hey, that's a new
All right,
segment,
JP,
Adam. JP translator.
JP, where are you at with John Rice Plumlee? What do you want to see from him tonight? What do you expect to see from him tonight?
I want him to throw the ball. The kid's fast. I know he's fast. Him running around today is not going to impress me. I want to see his arm. I hope he throws the ball a bit tonight.
Brian, let's go back to you. Give me a player on defense that you're most excited to kind of watch, or you're going to have your eyes on tonight.
Drop.
You know, I really want to see how
I
the
think it's
secondary
interesting.
holds up.
He's in that.
No, you
Jump in,
got it.
JP.
Yeah,
Jump
to the
in.
floor. Yeah.
Go for it, JP.
What are you
You're the
saying
one.
now?
You're the one wearing the
I'm
suit,
sorry.
man.
I'm
Go
sorry.
for it.
The audio's not great on the trade.
But you said so. TMB is your choice, JP?
Oh yeah. I like that. He's in that buck position, and I think he's really going to cook them there.
Brian, what do you think?
I want to see how Celiscar plays out. I think they said that they named him a captain. Isn't Celiscar a captain?
That's correct.
this year?
Yeah,
So
he
I'd
is.
like to see how he plays, and I'm really curious to see how the secondary also plays out.
I love the sound effects with JP. That's tremendous.
He's on the monorail.
Listen, you
He's
guy
going to the Magic Kingdom.
I had to
isn't
do it for you guys. I'm embarrassing myself here in public. You know, I don't know who's watching me, but for you guys, only the best.
What are the odds of what are the chances of you yelling a "Go Knights" right now, JP? Just a loud, just a ferocious "Go Knights."
Well, 0% because I don't recognize that name, but I will say go Citronauts.
Go Knox.
Befuddled train passengers, they don't understand this reference.
JP, where did you get the tweezer?
Embarrass myself enough. I'll watch the bar. You guys take care. Go Citronauts.
All right, JP, travel safe.
Thank you, my friend. I think that was part of the Day of Caring or what have you with the alumni earlier this year. And if you made a donation, you got that squeezer.
Oh, I think you're right. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what that was. Oh, look at this, Matt Dolan with a Go Knots. There is a bit of a movement on this, but I still think it's just a minority, a sliver of the fan base. Will you all be at the
Yes.
Louisville game? Yes.
Yes, Tommy. Yes. I don't know about Brian. Are you a Louisville attendee?
I am a go for Louisville and a go for
Yes.
FAU right now.
Okay.
What are you bringing to the tailgate? Because I've listened to Mike talk about this, the greatest setup ever, but it never says he's bringing food or alcohol. It still seems like a bring your own everything, but he'll have chairs there.
I think I'm going to walk up eating a hot dog just to frustrate our good friend UCF Mike.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
we
we
need
should- I
someone
got-
to report to us from the upper cabana whether Jimmy Skiles delivered.
I will be there. I will be there for that. I got word today, though, Trace. I think we have a sponsor coming through with some potential beverages. So maybe the beverage situation will be largely under control. So I can at least reveal that. Brian, still bring your own. What's your drink of choice, Brian? There's a thing on Twitter right now. A bunch of us are taking pictures of our refrigerators pregame, inspired by Stat Boy Drew. What's in the Brian Peterson fridge?
Plenty of seltzer and beer right now. I posted on there, so if you want to go find that picture,
Yep.
you can go dig it up. There's my drink of choice is seltzer right now. I've switched over to the High Noons. I've been told that
Okay.
those are better than the other options. A seltzer is a seltzer to me. It's all good.
It's all fair. Yeah, it's all fair.
Can I ask what the appeal is of the seltzer?
It's refreshing. I don't know if we're allowed to product place here, Trace. I happen to have one now. Refreshing. It's light. It's not as heavy. It's just water. It's really like hydration.
What's the alcohol content in it?
5.0, my friend.
Is it
Yeah,
really? I didn't think it
mine's
was even that
5%.
much.
5%. Yeah.
No, I didn't even think it was that much.
Have you had a seltzer, Trace? Have you had one of these?
I have sipped one and did not.
What does that
find it,
mean? I don't
I
understand.
took a taste. I took a taste of one and
Okay.
thought it was like
Louisville
rainwater.
tailgate. I need Trace to shotgun a seltzer.
All right.
That's the only thing we can have.
Low sugar, low carb. It's a bonus.
I think it's gluten free.
It's
I
healthy
know.
for you.
Yeah, I think it's gluten free, Trace. If I have that right, I know gluten's a thing, right? You want to be careful there.
Gluten is a thing which I cheat on with the IPAs from time to time, but
So I'm
I'm not
looking
going to
at
promise
Twitter
the
here.
shotgunning, but I'll try it.
I'm looking at Twitter here, and Jessica Ely from Fox 35 just posted 15 minutes ago that the weather is clearing and the student sections are filling up. And she's got some pictures of the student section filling up, so that's good news.
Yeah, UCF
Where's
football
our
account
meteorologist from last night's show?
UCF football account has warm-ups taking place. We got the 3 quarterbacks running onto the field in full uniform, pads, helmets, all that stuff. Christian Simmons of the #1 rated UCF podcast says the skies are
The
clearing.
favorite of many.
They're letting
Favorite of many.
they're letting fans back in the stands as of right now. So looks like we're moving along. I see a picture from somebody from someplace. Looks like the skies are clearing. So we may be good.
Brian, while we still have you on, can I put you on the spot with something? Can I ask you a tough question?
Sure, go ahead.
You seem to send in questions to quite a few podcasts. We thought we were special.
No. You're definitely the #1 podcast. The only podcast I have given a 5-star review to.
Wow. I'll take it.
We're not discouraging you from listening to the others. And every
might be.
day there's a new one.
Fair. Brian, what's success look like for you tonight? When you turn off your TV at the end of the night, what does success look like? What do you in your mind envision this game will be?
Just because it is SC State, I'd love to see us hold them to a shutout, just because we've done that the last 3 times that we've played them. If they score some points, not going to be disappointed. I'll take a win. I'll take a walk-away win with no injuries on the field to any of our guys. That's certainly something you want to keep in mind. 2019 comes to mind when we opened against FAMU and we lost Bam in that game. So let's stay healthy. Let's get a win. Let's see JRP move the offense and throw the ball a little bit. And I think all of Night Nation will be pretty happy with that.
However, you would not want to see a 2008 score of UCF 17,
Oof.
South Carolina State nothing.
Good,
Sort of
certainly not.
portend a difficult season was on the horizon.
I think that was 2008?
2008.
That was another one of those 4-8 O'Leary seasons. Not the best.
All right, Brian, part of our shameless plug here, part of what we're working on these days, we have a sponsorship opportunity with a app called Prize Picks. You deposit $100, they match up to 100% of it. Tonight, one of my selections is Ryan O'Keefe with 1 touchdown. So I took the over. It's 0.5 for Ryan O'Keefe. I took the over with 1 touchdown. Give me your prediction. Will I be successful at the end of the night?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I gotta say that Baker's got to be my wide receiver 1 in our lineup. I feel like he's had really good chemistry with JRP in the offseason, at least what we've seen so far. Obviously, O'Keefe is our superstar wide receiver coming back. I think it's fair to say over on half. Say he'll get
Okay.
the one touchdown. Maybe we'll see another thrown to another wide receiver, maybe Baker, maybe somebody else. But I think you're safe with
Give me
assuming.
over under Isaiah Bowser rushing yards. 89.5 is the mark. You take an over or under on that?
I think I'm going to go under. At least I
Hmm.
don't want to see him go over 50 yards. I hope that we're not going to have to rely on him to win this game. Let's keep him, keep him healthy, get him out early, give him a few carries.
What's going on with the lighting behind you? I'm sorry, it's distracting. I've got to know what's happening there. No, I like it. No, you have to.
It's fancy, man. I can change it up here. Let's see if I can do the
By
gold.
all
There we go.
means.
There's gold.
Yes,
Mix
please.
it up.
Do you have a black and gold? I mean, I don't. Are you aware of the
I've
colors that we
got-
have? Or are you
I've
citronaut
got-
blue? Is that what you're doing?
I can do the citronaut blue. Look at that.
Oh,
There we
you
go.
can.
Canaveral. Canaveral
That's
blue.
what I said.
That's the closest we can get to Canaveral blue. Of course, I'm wearing the knots shirt.
And for those of us who have been
stripped.
For those of you who've been following along, I just want to start the countdown. It's now 6:31. Mike promised us 6:30 arrival time. So start the clock now. I want to see when Mike actually arrives. So we're now 1 minute past due. Let's give me your over-unders on Mike's arrival time in the chat here. We're already 1 minute past due. Brian, do you have Mike arriving before 6:42?
Ooh, I'm gonna go the over on that one.
Fair point. Yeah.
You were still in the Uber when you saw him last.
That's a really good point.
Did we know how far he was away?
We didn't.
We didn't.
We're
He
actually
did
not
say
sure he
he
was in an
was
Uber.
gonna
I don't
be-
know where he was.
He did say out the door at 6:05. I don't know if that held true or not.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that worked out.
What do you guys think we're going to see from Devad Wilson in the return game tonight? You would imagine South Carolina State's going to get off quite a few punts.
Adam?
I do. Yeah. I mean, I think here's what's funny. So we talked about this in the show. I'm curious your perspective, guys. So Devad Wilson, essentially, potentially the punt returner. My position would be defensive guys as special teams returners have a little bit more, I don't say excitement, but they don't touch the ball very often. So I feel like when they get the ball coming to them, they're going to want to make plays. Now that can work both ways, right? They could certainly, do some boneheaded things too. But I think Devad Wilson doesn't have the ball in his hands very often. Is going to be more apt to want to make plays, try to make something happen. I don't know how much Gus will take that to be, but I think back to the Joe Burnett days. I'm not comparing Devad Wilson to Joe Burnett or Deion Sanders by any stretch, by the way, but defensive guys returning kicks sometimes have a little bit more electricity because they don't get the ball very often. So I'm interested to see if he is back there, what he can do, because again, he doesn't get to touch the ball as often as some of the offensive guys.
I think you talked about it on the pod this week, Adam.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about it until you brought it up that Mike Hughes and, as you said, Smoke and Joe Burnett were both defensive guys. And when we think about kick returns, those are the two guys that come to mind when we think about explosive kick returns.
Football fan 28 is the right
Over.
comment. Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
Yeah, over. Matt Dolan's figured it out. A pit stop for hot dogs.
Did Mike see a hot dog stand on the way?
Yeah, that's a great point. No, that's a great point.
That is good stuff. So maybe about a half an hour away from kickoff. Adam, this Sons of UCF pregame show, it could be something, I guess, when we're not all at games together, but at least the next two. Louisville, we'll all be together, and then at FAU. But there'll be other games where we can try out this format.
Yeah, I mean, we're open to it if people want to watch and listen. Everybody has their routines, their superstition. Brian, do you have any superstitions per game day? Certain meals, certain dress attire, anything that you do a superstition?
I've got some jerseys that are in my closet that I refuse to wear. So just for perspective, my freshman year at UCF was 2004. So we went winless that year. So that was my indoctrination to the UCF football program. So
It was burned into your soul right away.
I'm a bit of a pessimist when it comes to UCF, and they're always going to disappoint me if I give them the chance. So, but I try not to stick with the the superstition too much.
Will this be your game day attire, or will you be changing out at kickoff?
From home, I'll rock this T-shirt. I like to wear either a polo or a jersey if I'm at the game, and I haven't figured out what I'm going to wear to Louisville yet. What are we supposed to wear to Louisville? I know they've announced the.
That's got to be a blackout,
wear.
right?
I
Yeah,
believe it's
it'd be a
fans wear
blackout.
black on that one. Yeah.
I like when they just say fans' choice. Well, can't we keep this simple? Can't we have black at night and just that be a thing we get used to?
I think tonight is a fan's choice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fans' choice.
Tonight is, yes. Yeah.
Why do we want to do that? Just make it simple.
Maybe I'll wear my pewter jersey and, as in respect to the pewter jerseys that are no more. Ooh, maybe I'll break out a gold jersey.
You are taking up the campaign on social media.
If JP gets Citronauts, then I get to have gold jerseys.
It's yours. No, it's all yours. I don't think anyone's fighting you for it.
They weren't that bad.
Yeah, well, that depends. The O'Leary color was a little bit rough. The mock-ups that you're posting on social media, on Twitter, those actually aren't terrible. I mean, I think for one game a season, right? I think people would get behind that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness! Whoever took the under, you are the winner.
There it is.
This is UCF Mike. All I can hear is music. All I can see is fist pumping. I don't know what's going on now. I don't know if Mike can hear us.
What's going on, guys? I hear you. You hear me?
We hear you.
You made me go outside? Is it too loud with the music?
Were you listening while we've been talking previous? Because there was some conversation about maybe you'd have a tank top under your shirt. Can you confirm?
No, it's just a regular black shirt.
Adam.
I just walked in. They set me up with the VIP booth right here by the big screen TV.
That's
Check
just
that
what
out
we
over
need.
there. All right. Nice little setup over here.
And remind us where you are, Mike.
We're at the Den in Fort Lauderdale, downtown Fort Lauderdale. Right off, if you guys know the area, right across from where Tarpon, is that Tarpon Bend still? I don't even know. Adam knows. Tarpon Bend used to be right across.
I'm not there. I don't know.
Many, many times.
Mike, is that a Gus-inspired UCF shirt you're wearing there?
Yeah. I bought it last year when I saw Gus wear it, so I ordered it right
Awesome.
away. I got my wife over here, another friend.
Oh, so you were not in an Uber. You were.
No, we were in an Uber.
You were in an Uber. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
earlier you missed JP Gilbert on the Bright Line. He joined us via train. Oh, did you see it?
Yeah. Saw a couple of minutes of that. Fans are trickling in now. Some people already at the bar. I think I'm going to start handing out some flyers. I got some T-shirts. I got a couple of hats with me. I'm going to be the most popular.
I meant to ask you, how do you have T-shirts? I didn't actually send you any T-shirts. How do you have T-shirts?
I have like 4 of the same ones that you're wearing right now.
Huh.
Yeah, you sent me a bunch of those.
So he's giving away the ones you gave him to wear.
I got swag. Yeah, that's right. I didn't actually give them to my kids. I still have them.
Kids don't need them.
Kids.
I got some flyers.
The flyers, the ever popular flyers. There's been a request for flyers, Mike.
I got some hats.
Up in the Atlanta area.
We have plenty of flyers. I still have 100. We got some hats.
Oh, a classic hat.
The old school.
Wow.
There's 2 of them.
Old school.
The last
Sons of UCF have been around so long they have old school merch. Throwback merch.
The T-shirts.
So were you restless all day? Did you stay focused, or you been just ready? This is it. This is the culmination for you of many, many months of off season.
Man, I woke up this morning at 3:56, and I stayed up. And I've been up since then. I almost died at about 11:30, 12 o'clock. I was crashing, and then I started listening to Zombie Nation and got a little more excited. I haven't even cracked open a beer yet. The Funky Buddha is here. They're giving out free beers. I'm gonna go get one right now for my first drink. How's that?
That's good.
Mike, are you going to find a hot dog while you're there?
I don't think they have hot dogs here.
They don't have anywhere you are. There are no hot dogs.
Well, Trace, what's your situation? How often have you watched a UCF game from a hotel that's not in the city the game's being played in? This has got to be foreign for you.
It's frustrating for me because my work conference always occurs going into Labor Day weekend. So it has been problematic for me the last couple of seasons. So when our annual assembly was in Tampa, I left on the Thursday afternoon, drove back, went to the game, spent the night at home, got up very early in the morning and came back to the conference.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what this future schedule looks like. It's the Big 12 moving into the Big 12 next year with likely 4 home, 5 away, and what we already know is on the non-conference schedule. It won't be 7 home games, and so you wonder what that first UCF game is going to look like, and whether, for me, it's going to collide with this weekend. Because if it does, it's South Carolina State, so I can live with it to some extent. But if it's at Boise State, I'm going to have a problem. So because I want to go to Boise.
Get used to those noon kickoffs.
Yeah. Here's some updates from the stadium. Sidelines UCF has got a picture. Jakari Henderson not suited up. He was in the 2 deep. He is looks like he's in street clothes. So Jakari Henderson not looking like he's playing tonight.
Interesting.
That's a little disappointing.
So what do you
We're
think?
gonna
This
put
will
some
hold down the crowd though tonight, right? This is gonna the weather is gonna hold back some people from going.
Probably. I mean, I imagine some people are at home and trying to make the decision on going, not going, and and the weather will probably play a factor. But there's some diehards out there, Trace. I will tell you, Mike and I were there last year. I don't know, Brian, if you went to the Boise game last year, but that crowd that stayed towards the end, even though it had to be 10,000 people somewhere in that ballpark, it was loud. People were into it. So there's kind of a vibe about like no one else is willing to do what we're doing right now and being there. So maybe that has a little bit of vibe there. I'm seeing some pictures on social. Looks like the student section, at least on the south end zone, looks pretty full. Rest of the stadium kind of packing it a little bit. So we'll see what that looks like. The student section looks pretty good though.
So Mike, what was the beer you got?
Thank you. Sure, take one. It's a Floridian, yes? I think I got a
There's
Floridian.
Flyer.
Floridian.
Flyers.
From Funky Buddha. That's right. I was handing out flyers. I was walking around the bar throwing flyers at people. So,
That's marketing, Adam. In case you missed it.
Yeah,
Throwing
I'm writing it
flyers.
down. Marketing strategy, throw stuff at people. Got it.
first beer of the season, boys. Salute.
Salute. There we go. Beer and seltzer.
Mike, what else is going on down there at the Den for anybody who's nearby thinking about going? Maybe JP hooks a Louis on that bright line. What else is happening down there at the Den?
I'm going to go back outside for a second. I believe they're doing some giveaways. They have some interactive games out here. Right now, there's just a bunch of people hanging at the bar waiting for kickoff. Right?
You see quite a few Knights fans.
It's all UCF fans. The only people that are here are UCF fans. If you look out here, they got a big balloon set up.
Nice. Okay.
The entrance.
Put that in the Uber with you. Take that home with you.
We got the UCF flag out here.
Hey, bring those balloons next Friday.
We got a football toss game over here. I think I'm going to throw one and win I don't want to win a high noon. How you doing, girls? Yeah, sure. I'm about to throw a football for some.
Can you have him hold the camera for you?
Sure. Yeah, I'm streaming live right now. You guys are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Hi. There's no way he hits this. No
Hey,
way.
Stretch.
Oh, this is good
No
stuff
stretch.
there.
There's no way.
What do we
Hold
got?
on. Let me
Swag.
go full screen here. Yeah.
I'm going to go for the swag, number 2. Looks like he's open.
What's he throwing at?
Oh, I get 3 shots.
Probably a
Throw him
human,
around,
Brian.
man. Throw him around.
Oh,
You see
okay.
the targets over there?
Yeah, we see it.
One out
we
of
got
3.
you.
I'm going 1 out of 3.
How far would you say this line is? About 50 yards?
No,
50 yards pass.
50 yards.
that's not 50 yards. It's 10 feet.
All right, here we go. Ready? Just tell everyone goes in if it doesn't go.
Good camera work here.
Oh, I threw it over completely, the whole thing. My arm's too strong. Yeah.
My arm is
I
too.
gotta take a step back. Take a step back.
What kind of motion is that?
Oh!
Oh, missed it by that much.
John Rice Plumley's entered the chat.
These balls are a lot lighter than I thought. We gotta soak them up with some beers. Oh, that was close. That one was
Wow.
close. 0 for 3.
There's Mikey Keene there. Can we get him? Can we get him?
I still got a beer koozie.
Okay.
There's that.
Congratulations, Mike.
Adam, are you going to be able to re-rack and use this in some capacity? Can we show?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. This may be the lost episode when it's all said and done, Trace.
Hey, Adam.
Yes.
Update. Tarpon Bend is no longer. It is now Munchies.
We'll go over there, see what they're doing.
The ice cream place?
Throw him some flyers.
No,
Yeah, go over there. Drop some flyers off.
not Menchies. Munchies.
Oh, Munchies, not Menchies.
No. Doesn't look like it's open. You know, there's TVs on outside. And one guy sitting inside. I'm not going over there. I'm sticking over here at the
come on.
UCF party. Going back. Well, this girl seemed to have hit a shot. You want me to see if they.
Yeah, find a fan. Someone we can talk to, Mike. Find someone to interview.
All right, let's talk to this girl. I'm sorry. We're out live right now on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, the Sons of UCF podcast.
Hello.
Right? What's your name?
Her name is Jennifer, and she's single and ready to mingle.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
Jennifer, you throw a ball through there. We're going to find you a date for tonight. Okay, here we go. Threw better than
Camera
me.
work.
I got to be
I know,
honest.
I got it in.
We're not concerned about that. That's good. All right.
Mikey Keene has come off the bench.
You're making me look horrible now. I went 0-3.
I know. Hi.
Do we owe her
Throw her a
two dates?
flyer. Mike, throw her a flyer.
I left the flyers inside on the table.
Of course you did.
I do have Raphael, the guy I speak on.
Yeah, what's up with Raphael? What's
Go
going on?
interview him. Bring him in.
He's right here.
Well, we can't see him. We gotta see you.
There he is.
Raphael, what's going on, buddy?
Unless he wants to put one of my AirPods in his ear, but I don't think he wants to.
Ask him to give us a
They
score
can
for
hear you.
tonight. What's the
Yeah,
score?
everyone should come out. We have one of these in just about every major city. UCF alumni being as large as it is, we have a lot of volunteers across the U.S. that put these together for people to enjoy the games together. And it's more than just football games. We also do fundraisers and volunteer events, and we do national networking nights. So there's a lot of activities.
All right. And they want to get your prediction on the score tonight. What do you think is going to happen?
Oh, I'm going against you guys. We're not going to be able to cover the spread. So
What?
40-7.
40-7. That's 33 points. Wow. And I heard the spread actually went up to about 43.5.
Did it really?
43.5.
Well, I'm
Wasn't it
already
47,
0-1 on the
38?
pick'em, so.
They doing any drink specials there, Mike? Anything going
What are
on
the drink
else
specials?
they want to plug?
We got buckets for $25, $3 or $5 tea shots, green tea and white tea. No idea what that is. And $3 drafts.
$3 drafts.
The
Not a bad
$3
deal.
drafts guy, which really after the 10% discount for wearing UCF stuff, you're at what, $270 a draft?
Not bad. They're gonna have
Not
to. They're gonna have
bad
to
at
crawl
all.
out of here. They're gonna have to drag me out.
Good thing your wife's here to take you home.
Exactly.
Mike, the man on the street tonight in this countdown
More
to
fans are
kickoff.
filing in here as we speak. Actually, a couple of my buddies just walked in right here. You want to talk to this guy? His name's Christian Kane. What's up, buddy?
Oh, look at you.
Growing your hair out. Hey, good. What's going on? We have the dog booth over here.
What's happening?
We've been here for a few minutes.
Ready?
Don't worry. We're back inside. So that's the scene right now. The crowd is starting to grow. We still got 15 minutes to kick off. I expect by 7 o'clock, all the seats to be full. Every one of these booths has a reservation. So, and as you can see, the flyers.
Is it just your wife and you in the VIP area, or does some of your friends get to hang out
These
there
are my
too?
friends, yeah. So we have about a group of 7 or 9 of us are going to be here tonight. And this is our VIP booth right here with the big screen set up right across. TVs, we got the DJ booth directly behind us and the bar straight over here. So this is the spot where I watched us beat Baylor back in 2013. I was sitting at that bar right there. And also the same spot I saw us lose to LSU. So I don't know. Take that for what it's worth.
A lot going on.
But that's it, guys. How much longer are you going to be doing this show?
I think Mike just wants to drink.
How much more do you got in you, buddy? You got like 5 minutes of content left in you?
I don't know. The Floridian is starting to kick in now. I haven't ate yet.
What's on the menu?
Yeah.
All right, the menu.
Hot dogs.
Is anybody watching this? Is anybody still watching? Just give me signs of life out there if you're watching this.
This seems to just be the drink menu here. So I don't see the food menu. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
We don't have a lot of time, Mike. It's a pretty short window of time here.
All right, I think we wanted to wrap up by 6:50 anyway. Right? That was the plan.
Well, we'll go closer to 7.
We or you?
That's as much material as he's got.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. I threw the footballs. I missed every shot. I found somebody a date out there. She's ready single and ready to mingle. I don't
We
know
saw
if-
it. It came up on screen. Did you tell her? Did you see that on screen? Can you see
Looks
it?
like Jordan Callahan is ready.
Ready
drop
to
the
mingle?
digits.
Take an Uber on out here, downtown Fort Lauderdale. I don't know where he's at, but even if he's in Orlando, he could get here by the end of the game, and then that's prime time. You know she'll be ready then.
Somebody posted in the chat, Sons of UCF, the new Tinder.
There you go.
We've been called worse. Been called worse. Even better. Trace, I'm trying to confirm on social media here. If this picture is correct, it looks like Big Game Boomer may be at the stadium.
it looked like his photo was from the stadium. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not sure I saw him mention that he was coming to the game.
No, I messaged him. Looks like he was responding back to me here, so I'll let you know.
Big
Minor
game
celebrity.
boomer. Greatest gimmick ever.
He really is.
Fires
He's
people
figured
up.
it out.
Yeah.
Is it the
Hold on, I
real
got the three
big game
dads.
boomer,
Oh,
though?
no, he is not. False alarm. False alarm. Not at the game. Students are sending him pictures.
Lobbying for student section of the week in his list.
Is that a thing?
It'll be a list. It'll be a
Okay.
list.
I believe you.
All right, about 15 minutes until kickoff. Mike, we were talking earlier. How much do you want to see Isaiah Bowser run the ball tonight?
I gotta think his carries is limited to like 15. I don't want to see any more than 15 carries. So you gotta keep him fresh, get him out of there mid-second, maybe not even second quarter. If we're up 14-0 at the end of the first, he's done for the day. Take his helmet, hide his pads, and get ready for next Friday night.
I agree. I don't want to see him much. A lot of other guys out there.
Let him get loose. Let him take a couple of hits if they can even take him down. Maybe a touchdown early, and then see you next week.
You gave South Carolina State some points, though, tonight, right? In your prediction? You had them at 3 or 6?
I did say 3. I think they're going to get off the schneid. But you know what? This defense that we're bringing in may be better than defenses they saw in 18 and 16. So maybe we shut them out for the fourth time.
Something to watch for. Something to watch for.
Yeah, should be a good one. Hopefully, weather's holding up. Looks like crowd's filling in a little bit, maybe a bit of a drizzle still, but no threatening lightning or things like that. Hello, Wendy. You can't hear me, but hello.
That's mine.
We know. Well, I know.
Did you guys hear that KZ has joined the broadcast team along with Mark Daniels? He's going to be doing the pregame, or I guess he's probably doing the pregame right now.
That's a smart addition for the broadcast crew. Casey has been interesting to listen to in the offseason, commenting on any number of issues, and he certainly knows the game. A little star power to that broadcast team.
Yeah, I think replacing, wasn't Leger Douzable on that role a few years back? Shameless plug for Sons of UCF YouTube channel, by the way. I think they do a nice job of getting past Knights in some of those roles too. So let's see if KZ has a media career. I suspect that's not the last you'll hear of KZ in the media. Just throwing that out there. So apparently somebody listened. A friend, Fast Luck Style, said he did great. So
I heard
instant reviews.
Leger is on the call tonight for ESPN
He is.
Plus. Yeah,
Leger is on the call. Yes,
Knights everywhere.
we're taking over.
First bucket has arrived at the table here. My buddy ordered a bucket.
Did you figure out the food?
No, I haven't seen a waiter yet. This guy looks like he works here.
This guy looks like he works there.
He's wearing a shirt that says the dead. So I'm guessing he does.
Mike, are you staying for the whole? Are you staying for the whole game, Mike?
I mean, the kids are at my mom's. We don't have a car here. My wife doesn't work tomorrow.
Hell yeah!
It's very possible. It's very possible. We'll see how the game goes. We'll see how the party goes from here. I have nothing else better to do. I might as well stay for the whole game.
Depends on if kickoff is on time or
That's true.
7:05.
I've never been enough. 10-10, it's still 7:05. We're not far away.
I believe 7:05 is what I'm seeing. Yeah,
12 minutes.
12 minutos.
Well, they'll probably take the broadcast right off the top, though, right? They'll probably go to it right at 7.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun, though. I mean, it's a nice little get-together here. Brian, thanks for hopping in. We had 3 other guests who said they wanted to come in who did not show up, so you get the star for the only one who actually showed up tonight, Brian.
I'll remember my hat next time.
JP.
Yeah.
JP was here earlier.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Love you, JP. My bad.
$25 bucket is a bargain down here in Fort Lauderdale. I'll tell you that.
I thought it sounded like a little bit too much, but
Pricey. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys living up in Orlando, I'm telling you, it's very cheap up there compared to here. And the $3 jack, you're never going to find that anywhere in Orlando. $3. Normally they're like $8.
I feel like we've heard this before. I think you've talked about the prices of drinks and food. I feel like I've heard this.
They're a little ridiculous, but that's the price of living here in paradise.
Real South Florida.
Actual South Florida.
Knights
Looks like the
coming out
Knights
of
have
tunnel.
Exited the tunnel here, yeah. So I think we're all systems go, my friends. We're about 10 or so minutes from kickoff.
Mike, you taking notes? You're going to have all your notes ready for your awards coming up on the pod?
I may have to rewatch the game next week. Oh, look, my daughter's watching the game.
Your lovely kids are watching, Mike. Look at that. My family not.
Hi, girl.
Thanks a lot.
Well, go to bed when Ethan says to go to bed. Okay, take showers. Don't stay up too late. And be ready for school in the morning. I'll be ready to walk in the morning. Love
There
you
we go. Mario's gonna have a Bud Light. I feel like we've done our work here, gentlemen. I feel like this is. I feel like we've done our part.
I need to order my wife a wine and then look at the food menu list and enjoy the game.
Nice got places to be. We got games to watch. Trace, I know you got to get your ESPN Plus set up. Brian, are you good? You got everything set up already?
I'm good. I'm ready to go. Let's rock.
Live on TV
All right.
over here, man. All right, guys. Enjoy.
All right. Thanks, Mike, for joining
Good
us.
night.
Brian, appreciate you as well. Adam, it was good to join everybody for a little pregame show. And again, remember, Sons of UCF Pod comes out early in the week with the game review. They'll be taking all sorts of notes. And then Sons of UCF Live returns next Thursday in our regular time slot, 8 to 9, streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And then be sure to join us at Louisville. We will be out there tailgating as soon as those tailgate lots open in the afternoon. Adam, Mike, and I will be there and invite all of you to come over. Right over by where the concert stage is set up for those pregame concerts, over by the soccer and track complex. We will be out there. DM us if you can't find us. We will be glad to see you. Bring something, hot dogs, potato salad, beverage of your choice. That would be most welcome. And will there be some swag out there, Adam? You're going to be giving
Sure.
some
There will
stuff
be
out?
shirts for sure, and plenty of flyers, I think.
Flyers.
Well, we know about the Flyers.
Plenty of flyers.
We know about the Flyers. All right, Brian, final game prediction from you.
I'm going to go 42-14.
38-7.
7. I'm sticking with 41-0. They've not scored on UCF in 3 prior meetings, and I want to see a couple of field goals from Daniel Obarski tonight.
Don't we all?
No comment.
I feel like for his confidence and the fan base's confidence, I'd like to see him make a couple of kicks today.
He played well enough in the bowl game. It's possible.
40 in. 40 in. All right, Adam, you want to put a wrap on this thing and fire up everything and get your ESPN Plus all good to go?
Yeah, let's wrap this. I don't have anything else to click. I have no other buttons other than the goodbye button. So everybody get to your TV, get to your ESPN Plus. Lonely Bumblebee started drinking early, apparently, because he thinks Obarski's got a 60-yarder in that leg tonight.
I'll
So
buy
we will
you
see.
anything you want to drink.
There we go.
If we see Daniel Obarski hit a 60-yard field goal. You name it.
Flaxseed, plenty of flaxseed milk for you, Mario, if Obarski hits that 60-yarder. Let's all watch together. Recap next week. Find us on Twitter. Let's have some fun tonight, everybody. Go Knights. Be safe. Have fun. Stay dry, I guess, right?
Yeah, for Brian
I'll be
and
dry.
Adam, I'm Trey Strolko. Go Knights!
Charge on, everybody.
John.
Charge on.